Today I'm gonna show you why giving your king some space to breathe is very important in chess. Now here it was white's move, and white should have done something like h4 just to avoid some back rank mate problems in the future. But he played a5. Now what do we know about this kind of a position? We can see that we have this Carlsbad pawn structure. By the way, I have a video on this structure if you want to check it out. It's very useful to understand these kinds of positions, so feel free to do that. So the plan here is to basically play b5 like I did. You want to play b4 and mess up these pawns here. You want to attack them and just make them weak. So here white took en passant, I recaptured, but still we're gonna play b4 and b5 probably. Here white played rook to e3 going back, I played b5 like I said. My idea is of course to play b4 if he does, I don't know, something. If we play b4, we're attacking the queen and the pawn. If he takes, of course, we just take this guy, we're attacking this guy for the second time and also this guy right here. Maybe it's even better to take it like this, because this pawn is probably going to fall anyway. But okay, here he didn't play h3, but he played queen to a7, trying to exchange queens. I took it, he recaptured, and here we can see why giving yourself some space here around the king is very important. Now you can see that my king has this space here on h7, so I don't have any back rank mate problems. But he has, as you can see, if my rook jumps here, for example, it's going to be checkmate. So that's why the move here, the correct move, is not b4 going in with the minority attack, but rook to a4. It's a really nice move because we're attacking the rook. The rook can't move, of course, because like we said, we're just gonna checkmate the opponent's king. That's why he just doesn't have any choice and he has to take the rook. And after we recapture, you can see that we aren't done with the threats. We're also attacking this pawn on b2 now. So he doesn't have time for something like h3 or h4 because we're just gonna take the pawn and win with this pawn, of course. That's why he defended the pawn. But now, what do we play, guys? We play a3. We're not just sacrificing a pawn here, of course, because if he takes it, again, we can see that the first rank is the problem here. And again, it's going to be checkmate. So that's why he can't do that, and it's really beautiful. The only reasonable thing to do is to play b4 here. Otherwise, we will just take the pawn and win. So after b4, we again attack the pawn here on c3, still not giving him time to create some space because we're just going to take the pawn. He has to defend it with rook to c2. If he plays rook to e3, we just go a2 and he's just going to lose this game. That's why he has to stay here and, you know, keep an eye on this pawn here on the a file. But here, what do we do, guys? We don't stop, we play e5. This is such an incredible move. The point is that, again, if he tries to create some space, we will take this pawn here. And he can't recapture back because the rook is hanging here on c2. And we're gonna take this pawn as well. That's why here he took the pawn on e5. And now, what do we do, guys? Of course, we play d4. This was the whole idea of e5. Again, he can't take the pawn because the rook falls. And what is he gonna do? If he tries to go further with c4, now we have two passed pawns here, and we're gonna use them. We're gonna play d3, attacking the rook. After the rook goes, let's say, to a2, attacking this pawn, we're just gonna play rook to d8, of course, and we're threatening to go further and just win the game. So he has to stop that. And now, of course, what do we sacrifice? Another pawn here. We're threatening to checkmate him again, and he has to take it, basically removing him from this d2 square so we can push forward, and he has nothing else to do. We're gonna promote to a queen on the next move and just win the game. So this was such a clear and really nice example of back rank mate problems that you can use in your games. He wasn't able to do anything because he always had to keep an eye on this back rank, trying not to get checkmated, you know. So guys, if you like this video, you'll probably like my other videos, so please go check them out. And yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.